Can you see? Can see it, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So today we will discuss about solutions. What is solution? Why we use solution? We will discuss. Okay. So solution place where we will maintain all our customizations and configurations. Solution ante it's a place where we will maintain all our customizations and configurations. Why we need a solution? Why we need solution? Because when we want to move the customizations to different environments, it will be easy. So first of all, నేను ఇక్కడ I'm telling different environments. Why we need different environments? So in real-time projects, we will have environments like dev, QA, QA ante testing, UAT, production. Dev is to developing the requirements. QA is to test the developed requirements. ఇది ఎవరు చేస్తారు? Who will take care of this? Developers. This test case. UAT is a user acceptance testing. What is why we need UAT? In UAT, users. Okay? If we are developing CRM for any company, the employees who are working in that company are the users. We are developing the CRM for them, right? If you are implementing CRM for HDFC Bank, you are a developer and your team will have testers. You are both responsibility to deliver a CRM project to HDFC Bank. But who will use the CRM? HDFC Bank employees, right? So UAT is the user acceptance testing where users will test the functionality or requirements. Here, testers are our internal testers. So in every project, we have developers, testers. So these two environments are related to one company. For example, when if you are working for a Accenture company, Accenture is implementing CRM for HDFC Bank. So you are an employee of Accenture. Accenture client is HDFC. HDFC will have employees, right? So Dev and QA Accenture employees will do. Like in development, we will implement all those requirements. Developers. QA environment, these developed requirements by developers will be tested by testers. And then UAT. UAT or HDFC employees will log in into CRM in the UAT instance and they will test. User will test functionality requirements in UAT. Production is live environment where they have the live data on about the customers. Okay. So why we need all these environments? Because we cannot have only one environment. If we have one environment, what will happen? In the same environment, I will develop same environment, somebody will test because the records will mess up. right? While developing any changes, then when something goes wrong, అప్పుడు ఏమవుతుంది, complete functionality will hamper. So that's why we will have dedicated environment, development environment, QA environment, UAT environment, and production environment. So how it works? First, requirements are given by users. Users are client. Then implement in dev. Implement చేసిన తర్వాత this implementation requirements need to be tested. సో డెవలప్మెంట్కి ఒక ఎన్వైర్న్మెంట్ ఉంది, టెస్టింగ్కి ఒక ఎన్వైర్న్మెంట్ ఉంది. But how this QA will test? So what we will do, we will deploy the changes to QA so that testers will test. You don't have to implement the same requirement in dev, QA, UAT, and prod. You will deploy it in a dev environment. You will move the solution. You will pack all your component in one solution, and you will simply move the solution to QA. QA will test. If they said fine, then we will move the same solution to UAT. Business users will test the functionality in the UAT. If they said okay, then we will move the same solution to production. We don't have to requirement in all this environment. We don't have to implement all requirements in all environment. We will, as a developers, we will require one instance for the development where we will implement the changes or requirement, and we will deploy those requirements to different environments. So solution is a place where we maintain all our customization. So if you have 5 members team, 3 are the developers, 2 are the testers. These 3 developers will use one solution for their requirement implementation. If they do it different places, then what we have to do, we have to pick every component that they have worked, and we need to again pack it in one solution. Instead of doing that, we will maintain one solution, and the changes will happen in that one solution, and we will move that one solution to the next environment. So to show you that, I need any of your CRM instance URL, username, and password. Can anybody share it in the chat? Anybody CRM credential, please? No one have CRM? Okay. OTP. Okay. Now assume this instance is my dev and this instance is my QA. Okay. What I will do, I will go to settings. I will create a solution. Create a solution. New entity. So I am creating a solution called here publisher. We can give any publisher or I can click on new publisher. Why we need publisher, I will tell you. HDFC publisher, HDFC. Prefix, I will use HDFC. Whatever component we will create in this solution will have this prefix. Create publisher, version. You can give any number. This is a standard number that Microsoft suggests. 1.0.0.0. Okay, now I have created a solution with the name HDFC Bank. Now what I'll do, I will create a new entity called contract. So now I am creating a new entity. You see the prefix as HDFC because we have selected a publisher and we have given the prefix as this. Now I am creating one entity contract, contracts, and I want to place it on the sales. Okay, then save. Okay, now entity is created. I will create two fields, contract start date and contract end date. New contract start date. Data type is date and time. Same way, I will create another contract end date, date and time. Save and close. Now I'll go to forms. Add these two fields to the form. Contract start date, contract end date. Save, publish. Close. I will publish this entity also. Now in dev environment, we have created a entity called contracts. Let's refresh. There is an entity called contracts, right? So when I click new, I see the two fields that are created: contract start date and end date. Now you want to deploy, you want to move this contract entity to another instance that we have here. As of now, here we have contract entity, no, right? So let's see how we can do that. I will go to solution, select the solution where we have created contract entity. So once you select the solution, here you will see export. Click on export, click on publish customizations. Okay, then click next. Next. So here we have two types of solution. One is unmanaged and managed. I will tell you the difference. Let's select unmanaged as of now and click on export. So when we export this, it will be downloaded as a zip file. Okay, I will add this, save. It's downloaded. Now what I will do, I will go to this environment, navigate to settings, solution. It's simple. Click on import, choose file, select the file that you have downloaded. Okay. So once you select it, just click on next, import. Now we are not creating contract entity in this environment. I have created contract entity in my environment, and I packed in one solution. Exported the solution and importing in the next different environments. So let's see what will happen. The solution import got success. Import success. We have to click on publish customizations. Radhaya, you are publishing something.
No, sir, nothing, sir.
Okay. Let's refresh. It's not published yet. Let's open this solution. Select the entity. Publish. Okay. Now let's refresh here. Control F5. Now you see contract entity. When click new, contract start date and end date is came here. So how it came to this environment? Because we enabled this entity in the solution and we moved that entity from one environment to another environment through the solution. So that's why I mentioned here why the solution. What is solution? It is a place where we maintain all our customizations and configuration. Why we need? Because when we want to move it to a different environment, it will be easy.